speech on bullying. The actual definition, according to Webster's, on bullying is to treat abusively, to affect by means of force or coercion. This day and age, no matter where you look, you can find something on bullying. It's in our schools, it's on our playgrounds, it's in our workplace, it's on the internet, and the effects can be long-term. They can be dealt with in the wrong way, like suicide. Lots of kids get to the point where they just don't want to deal with it anymore, so they think the best way to do it is to take themselves out of the equation. If we went around the room, I'm sure everyone has witnessed or been a part of an example of bullying. My son drew a picture of a sign that says no bullying, and it has a bully that's laughing and a child that's crying, and that's kind of his version of what bullying looks like. You can find it on the news at night when you turn on the news. Here lately they've been talking about the NFL, so even grown adults can bully. It's not just in our children, but kids that are at risk can be perceived as different. They're overweight, they're underweight, they don't look the same, they don't wear the same kind of clothes everyone else does, they're considered weak, they might be depressed for numbers of reasons. They're less popular, they don't get along with other people as much as maybe they should. They keep to themselves. The ones who are more likely to bully other people could be seen as aggressive. They see bullying as a positive thing. They see nothing wrong with it. They have issues at home. Maybe their parents aren't as involved as they should be or could be. When doing some research on the internet, I found ways to prevent bullying could be to talk about bullying. Just keep the lines of communication open with you and your children. Let them know what bullying is and how it can make kids feel. Encourage your kids to do things that they love, even if it's maybe not what other kids would want them to do or might make fun of them for doing. If they love it, encourage it. Model yourself, how you treat other people. Show by example. Lead by example. Show your kids that if you treat people a way, then they'll treat other people another way, and it'll set off a chain of events where maybe bullying won't be so bad or so everywhere. Maybe it'll dwindle down to nothing again. Engage your community. Get your community to come together as one unit and get them to send out the message that bullying is not okay and it won't be tolerated. Build them a safe environment where they feel accepted and there's acceptance and tolerance and respect no matter what their situations are. Some groups that fall into bullying a lot are gays and lesbians, transvestites, and we shouldn't see them or treat them any different than we would treat ourselves. The golden rule is, treat others how you want to be treated. And they may be different, but it doesn't make it okay to treat them any differently. With bullying, there's 3 types of bullying. There's verbal, where kids tease them and taunt them. There's social, maybe by text messages. Or there's physical abuse, where they actually hit and kick and push and pinch and just physically abuse someone. The internet, they now call it cyberbullying, and I know there's been a lot of news stories lately where cyberbullying is becoming a big deal. People who bully and people who get bullied, they can end up abusing drugs and alcohol. They may be depressed, they commit suicide, and it's not cool. I know of several students that I went to school with who I witnessed being bullied, and I didn't do anything to help them. I didn't jump in and say, stop what you're doing. it's hurting them. At the time, it was more, you know, you stay to yourself because you don't want to be the one to get bullied for helping some other child. So I wish now that I had, but instead of me jumping in, now I'm going to take the responsibility on myself to teach my kids not to bully. And I hope everyone else will too.